Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this special edition covering President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's current visit to Turkey. And we will start off with our main top stories. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi kicked off a state visit to Turkey on Wednesday at the invitation of Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The two leaders will hold summit talks, which will center on bilateral ties, in addition to a number of regional and international issues of mutual concern, notably the Israeli brutal war on the Gaza Strip and its aggression in the West Bank, as well as means to de-escalate tensions in the Middle East. The Turkish presidency's communications office said in a statement the two countries' relations would be reviewed in all their aspects and possible joint steps in the coming period to further develop cooperation would be discussed. They are scheduled to co-chair the first meeting of the High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council, which was established following the joint declaration signed during Erdogan's visit to Cairo in February. The meeting will involve a comprehensive review of the Egyptian-Turkish bilateral relations and discussions on potential steps to further enhance their cooperation. President el-Sisi visit is also expected to result in the signing of various agreements and memos of understanding which are aimed at strengthening the contractual framework of Egyptian-Turkish relations. The two countries would sign some 20 agreements to boost commercial ties and cooperate on energy, defense, tourism, health, culture and education. Deepening cooperation on renewable energy and liquefied natural gas was also planned. Marking his first trip to Turkey since assuming presidency in 2014, the visit comes as both nations are moving forward to normalize ties. In August, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi received Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan in New Alamein, where they discussed President el-Sisi's current visit to Turkey. During Erdogan's visit to Egypt, President el-Sisi told a joint press conference that the two countries can turn a new page in their relations to strengthen cooperation at all levels. Erdogan said in Cairo that the countries wanted to boost trade to $15 billion, in the short term for $10 billion. Welcome back, and we're joined over the phone by Mr. Latif Wahba, journalist and political analyst. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, how do you assess the significance of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's current visit to Turkey?
As you know, that this is the first visit for President since he came to power, and it comes at the same time according to the historic relations between Egypt and Turkey, and in responding to the invitations of Turkish President and his visit to Egypt in last February. This is first. Secondly, as you know, that the President's visit to Turkey comes to discuss all the sectors and the pillars of the Egyptian-Turkish relations, especially after they established their first strategic cooperations council here in Egypt. And at the same time, as you know, that there is a cooperation between Egypt and Turkey, and not only in economic sectors, but at the same time at the political situations. They support the Palestinian and their right to establish an independent state and to get their right according to the United Nations resolutions and so on. This is the other phase of the current negotiations between President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and his counterpart, Turkish president. You know that the Turkish state has, or we can consider it one of the European countries with more or a huge, with a huge investment here in Egypt, in Burj Al Arab and in many different economic zones here in Egypt. They are targeting to increase the bilateral relations and the trade exchange during the coming period, at least to $15 billion. This is, of course, means that they have to review what they issued during the first visit of Turkish president to Egypt in the beginning of this year. And at the same time, as you know, that Egypt and Turkey have another cooperation, especially in security and defense and stability in the area.
Great.
This is, yeah.
Well, Mr. Abdel Latif Wahba, journalist and political analyst, many thanks for your insight. And dear viewers, we will be back with the top stories and then updating you on minute by minute on President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's current visit to Turkey. Stay tuned.